Hi, welcome back. Today I'm going to use my Shiba Inu price calculator to show you my journey so far from when I first invested in SHIB up until now. So I started, I think, in about April when the price was roughly 2661 Satoshi units. And at that point I bought $1,000 worth of SHIB, which is roughly 375 million. I'll just quickly verify that just by going here. If I can look at April, where's April? It was around about here. You see the price was, around about 2639. Yeah, something like that. That was roughly the price which I had. Okay, so let's see the action which has happened since then. So since then, the price has moved. So today's price right now, it's 6789. Let's just say that's the price literally right now, and let's just see where that has taken me. At 6789, I'm just going to jump, adjust them. I'm going to adjust the market price. So we're in July. So at current price, my SHIB has jumped up in value to about 2551. Clearly, I know it's been higher because I know in the month of May it went high, but since then we've had really big crashes to arrive to pretty much where we are. So I'm just going to use this calculator just to see if we can do some price predictions, some simple price predictions, and based on current events and things which are about to happen, and see where potentially my $1,000 investment may sit in about 3 to 6 to 12 months. Okay, let's see how. So currently we're waiting on ShibaSwap. At the moment, there's a number of factors which are going to influence the price. One is mass adoption, more mass adoption, and just great awareness of the coin. So we'll see what that does. So if, let's go hypothetically and say ShibaSwap comes out, we anticipate this will at the very least go back to where it was at its all-time high. So round about, okay, I'll just do a quick price analysis. At the moment, this is Shiba Inu, the chart according to CoinMarketCap. As you can see, in the past 3 months, it appears that we are consolidating round about the 8 Satoshi unit mark. So sometimes we have peaks of maybe up till 9 or 10, but we're averaging about 6 at the moment, which is pretty decent consolidated. And this is mostly because these are the diamond hunters. These are people who are holding. The people who are holding and buying the dip and just holding in anticipation of a lot of things which are going to affect the price, such as a Coinbase listing, Robinhood listing, and of course ShibaSwap. It's most probably not going to go anywhere below here. I would say this is the consolidation of the market, and this is pretty much the bottom of the market for Shiba Coin, held by diamond handlers. We are going to be our next big sort of hold moment. At the moment, it's most probably going to be around the 16 Satoshi units. But we definitely want to get back to our peak, and I believe that when ShibaSwap comes out, which is within the next, in my view, within the next 2 months, we should see ShibaSwap having been released. It will at the very least meet its all-time high and pretty much beat that. So let's just have a look and see what that would mean for my $1,000 investment. So I'll just switch to market cap view. So at its peak, we had a market cap of 14 billion. So Shiba Inu Coin had a market cap of 14 billion. Now remember, this was before more people began to know about Shiba Inu, before it began to get listed on a lot of exchanges, before the Robinhood campaign started, before Coinbase listing, and that was the max that it had, and before ShibaSwap. So let's bump up our market cap, because definitely we should be able to get to that at least in the next couple months, especially with ShibaSwap. Okay, I'm going to bump that up to maybe if I'll add 12 billion, and let's just say if this 12 billion will happen. Okay, I'm going to say, let's say August. So I'm just going to add 12. Cool, no, that's 1 billion, I think. Okay, 12 billion. So now we've matched our all-time, let's just say by August, definitely ShibaSwap, or I hope by then ShibaSwap at least would have come out, and at least Coinbase, and maybe even a Robinhood listing, and more mass adoption. By then we would have our price would be probably at least matched our all-time high, and my $1,000 investment has now gone into the green of 13 million. Now the beauty of Shiba is this: the Shiba ecosystem is not just one coin, it's actually a relationship between 3 coins here. So this is a very, very important relationship of which we are going to start seeing a lot of the effects after ShibaSwap comes out, particularly with this token here, Bone, which is going to come out. So I'm just going to try and do a few more predictions and see what that's like. So when ShibaSwap is released, there's going to be a new token. This token here, Bone token, is going to be minted. So up to 250 million tokens will be minted, but I think in the first 2 weeks there's going to be a liquidity event. So the only way to get Bone token is going to be if you use ShibaSwap. If you take your Shiba coins and stake or provide liquidity into the ShibaSwap protocol when it gets released, and that's the only way you'll be able to get this. And this is going to be very, very valuable in my view. For example, let's just say I stake all my 375 million SHIB. Let's just see what happens. Okay, I'm going to go here and see returns. This is just, oh, by the way, this is not financial advice. This is just me and my very, very basic understanding of how things are going to work out. If you guys have a better understanding, or you can help me sharpen my understanding of finance and economics, yeah, by all means, let's help each other out in the Shiba community. So what you're looking at here, these are currently all the holders of Shiba Inu, and the different categories, which like how much SHIB they actually hold. And I'll show you this. This is about roughly 500,000. That's how many holders there are of SHIB. I'll show you where we get that. We get that from, if you go to coin market cap, we're going to go to holders. It's probably gone up since then. And the holders, where are they? Yep, these are the total addresses. So it's gone up tremendously since I prepared that this file. We're now at about 543 holders, which is huge for a coin which is community driven. So I'll also show you where I actually got it. I think it was here. I got this from one of the Twitters. This is also, I just converted it into Excel format. Here are all the holders and the different and the amounts per category. Currently, I'm sitting here. I'm a fish. I hold between 100 and 500 million, and that's a total of like close to 90,000 people out of the 520. So all I've done is I've just converted that into a spreadsheet, and let's talk a little bit about the Shiba liquidity event. So during the liquidity event, Bone is going to be minted 1,000 times at about 1,000 Bone will be minted every 13 seconds. Every 13 seconds, and 900 Bone will be allocated to us. I think 100 goes to the developers. So in 2 weeks, if my math is correct, and I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, in 2 weeks, that means a total of 83 million Bone will be would be will be minted, and I think 3% of that, according to the Wolf paper, 3% of that, those of us who have staked and provided liquidity will be able to earn part of that as rewards. And if I'm correct, I'm not really sure if I did this part right, but I think I just did 3% of this. So it means within those 2 weeks, there's 2 mil up for grabs. I'm not so sure about my math, guys. So just correct me, definitely if I'm not on the right track. And ultimately, from here you can probably see if you want to see. Let's see. I'm in this category here, so I assume about 17%. So 17% of this is going to be allocated to people in my pool, I think, and I assume that for me personally, if I see what I'm trying to remember my math for this one here. I'll roughly say, like, not everyone is going to put liquidity in there, so I'm probably expecting to make, I don't know, hopefully a few hundred bone, anyway, I come back to this. Let's assume that we can get 1,000 bone. I do believe that the market cap is probably going to be, let's guess, 10 million. Okay, let's just say at least 100 million before December. That means from nowhere I'll have 400. So that might seem small, but that's I guess that's part of our rewards. The only way people are going to be able to get any sort of bone, or the easiest way is to have SHIB. Now, during like here's the part which I find interesting. Now, during the liquidity event, I believe that SHIB is going to become very, 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 very popular. Okay, these are the top coins at the moment on CoinMarketCap. Currently, SHIB is sitting, I think, 29th. So we're in the top 30, which is really, really good for a community-driven token. But I want to draw your attention to this part here. So generally, if you're on any exchanges, they tend to show, especially if you have an app, they tend to show coins which are doing well within 24 hours, and within 7 days. Now, SHIB is going to be very interesting because if I filter this by 24 hours, right now this is showing me in the past 24 hours the cryptocurrencies which have had gains or losses of within largest ones within 24 hours. So we've got this one here, Clay, Tron have had above 20%, which is huge. So holders of this token really had a good day. So what I'm trying to say is during the liquidity event, it's very likely that this is the Shiba coins, SHIB, Bone, and Leash, the ones over here, all of these in the ecosystem, they are very likely going to, for 2 weeks, going to be consistently in this category. And since it's for 2 weeks, those gains are also going to be consistently, a best case scenario, they'll be consistently on the top 3, appearing on apps, whether you're on Coinbase and Crypto.com, all the various exchanges which Shiba Inu is on. It's just going to be trending like crazy, and that's going to be bringing a lot. And by then, hopefully, we are listed well on Coinbase and eToro and Robinhood, and that's all going to contribute to the price, guys. That's really going to it's going to be bringing in people, and it's going to be increasing the market cap. So let's just say at the moment, all this activity is happening. In my view, if you've ever read the white paper The developers of Shiba Inu, Ryoshi says that the Shiba Inu, the Shiba coin is, it's designed to easily outpace Dogecoin. So let's quickly compare to Dogecoin. So I'm gonna jump right here. I'm gonna look for Dogecoin. I'm gonna click here, and I'm gonna look at Dogecoin. Let's just maybe have a look in the last 3 months. And what I'm trying to do is I'm gonna click on the market cap. Okay, I think I lost that. I'm gonna click on market cap. I'm gonna look at Doge at the peak of its market cap, because at this stage, in my view, Doge is definitely a lot more valuable and has a lot more use, and you get a lot more return. I mean, like from SHIB than you do from Doge. So let's copy their market cap. Looks like they peaked at about 92 billion. All right, let's put that in there. Okay, how do I get to 92 billion? I'm going to try, and I'm just going to start increasing the market cap. So I'm going to increase it here with 38. Let's assume that we're going to keep going. I want to assume that all this happens, I don't know, let's move up to February. So by February, okay, maybe not. Let's go to, yeah, by January, just after Christmas, if we get to this market cap, my $1,000 investment has now become 82, which is huge. It's jumped, what is that, 80x? You know, and some people will have, you know, those who brought in earlier than me will have 100x, you know, quite easily. And all this, people are going to start seeing, especially during the liquidity event, how valuable Shiba is, and they're going to be buying in. And most of us, you know, are jumping in. I found this quite interesting. For anyone who's most people, 75% are holding 100 million or less SHIB. That's 75. That's more than 3/4 of the holders. So, and when that was happening, the market cap was like 2 billion. Now, imagine a whale comes in. Usually whales, they're out looking for gains. So whales can drop, you know, anywhere from half a billion to 2 billion, you know, on single crypto transactions, you know, and they'll be able to quickly be able to earn more rewards just because they have a bigger share of SHIB. And the only way that they can get bone is to be able to buy SHIB. So when a whale comes in, usually he or she is going to be wanting to get bone rewards, because bone is going to be a very valuable token in the future. Watch this. Like currently we're only at 100. Let's just say that this is 1 billion. I say bone is going to at least get to let's say 30. Is that 13? 30 billion. I'm going to try. So if and when bone gets to this, have a look at the 1,000 bones which I'm hoping to have gotten during the liquidity event. They've suddenly become from nowhere. These are just pure returns, have now become 120, which is huge, like from nothing. Whales are going to want in a part of this action, and whales can, if they have a bigger stake, they'll be able to, you know, get, you know, a much bigger portion of bone returns during the liquidity event, or even after. You know, chances are that most people would probably jump in after the liquidity event, and you know, if they want to get anywhere close to the returns that we were getting, they're going to have to put in more, and that means they're going to have to buy bigger chunks of SHIB so that they can jump in on this action. And of course, the more SHIB that they buy, the higher the market cap is going to jump, the higher the price, and the higher the return. So yeah, I hope that just gives you a bit of an overview of how exciting things might turn out to be in SHIB. Let me know what you think of this video. I'm really proud of my little calculator. If you guys have any suggestions on how I can improve it, you know, I intend to do that. I've got a calculator, same one for leash and bone. I'll do a separate video on bone. We're going to have a lot of fun. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Peace out.